Good afternoon. It is now 1:26 p.m. on 28th of August 2025, Nairobi, Kenya. So today I want to talk to you about the message of giving and also the message of salvation, and to educate you that the two topics are not related in a way. For instance, when you talk about prayers, it is quite critical to understand that prayers are good for your spiritual development, your spiritual nourishment. But it is also good to understand where the line of demarcation is drawn between human responsibilities and divinity. For instance, when do I have to pray and fast for what an unbeliever is getting without prayers? An unbeliever is getting car without prayers. An unbeliever is getting $1 million without prayers. An unbeliever is getting wives without prayers. An unbeliever is getting jobs without prayers. But now, why do we as Christians have to fast and pray to get what unbelievers are getting without prayers? So it means that line of demarcation is supposed to be drawn and be understood clearly between prayers and human responsibilities. So this is not to say that prayer is not important. Prayer is very important for our spiritual development, as I said. But however, it must be understood in context so that now we don't go ahead to pray where we should have done and worked with our hands. It is good to understand that. The other idea that tithing brings you prosperity is a scam. Why don't you go and borrow money from a bank so that now it can be bringing interest and it will multiply as some preachers? So that is a fat lie. And people might, I have written a book on tithing and giving. Consider grabbing a copy so that you can be educated on that topic. Finally, brothers and sisters, I'll be just to mention a topic of salvation. Salvation is faith in Christ Jesus. Faith in Christ Jesus. I also have some note on salvation. You can reach out to me so that I can educate you on this topic. It's a wide topic. I have just come to understand that believers don't understand the concept of salvation, the full architecture and the scope of salvation. Thank you very much.